Ooh. Welcome back, YouTube, to the CAR-NIVORES YouTube channel, where we are hungry for cars. My name is Justin, and today we're talking about my new baby, my new project. I haven't even driven it yet, but this is the Subaru XT6. To start off with, let me tell you a little bit of something about these Subarus. So a lot of people think the SVX is the weirdest Subaru, but really it's this one. Back in the 80s, Subaru had the Brat and all the other stuff, and everything was weird. But this one in particular was probably the longest shot they took in the far out land of space. So in Japan, these were sold as the Alcyon, which is the Taurus star constellation or whatever. That's just the name they chose. I guess it's the brightest star on the Subaru badge, the little logo. You know what I'm talking about. So, but anyway, what makes these so special? They're super aerodynamic. The engine is so low that's what makes the whole wedge. They were highly inspired by aircraft. Even the door handles are a little funky. Like the Tesla handles were almost like inspired off of these. The steering wheel is asymmetric. The instrument cluster moves with the steering wheel. Climate control, which is crazy for back then. The XT is 4-cylinder, the XT6 6-cylinder. There was a 4-cylinder turbo. They were front-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. This one is all-wheel drive, full-time. This was sold as Subaru's 80s luxury car. It was not like anything else they had released because everything else was probably utility-based.
The new Subaru XT6 has a powerful 6-cylinder engine, computerized full-time 4-wheel drive, and a design which makes it hard to resist.
Back in the year 2005, there's a man named William Huck. Mr. Huck was a visionary. He was very well known in the Subaru community. He owned XTs, he owned Subaru SVXs. He was also the first one to manual swap an SVX, and he wrote it up just so everyone else can do it. What a great guy, right? My car wouldn't be what it is today if it wasn't for him. But this car in particular, was also built by him. You are looking at the first EG33 swapped XT. This car is known as FrankenWedge.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Okay, so I got this car for $1,200 from an old lady in Tennessee. How does such a legendary car end up in the hands of an old lady? Well, that old lady actually had an XT6, and she was the second owner since it came out. She kept it original mostly, but then someone hit it, so she bought this car in hopes of replacing her car. She loved it that much. But what she didn't know is what she was getting herself into. This thing was built by William Huck. He drove it for a while and then exchanged hands. And sometime in 2019, I saw this car on Facebook Marketplace. At the time, that green car over there had just gotten wrecked. I didn't have a job. I was looking for work. And I was about to spend everything I had to go get this damn thing. Because, I mean, honestly, I have all the parts for it. Something was wrong with it. On the ad, it said, oh, I think it's a ECU issue. But from the way he explained it, it seemed like a timing issue. I had the same timing issue in my SVX. So I had an extra ECU laying around. So I was going to drive all the way out there, plug it in, see if it worked, and trade him some wheels for the car. But he said somebody was coming to get it. Someone was coming to look at it. And so I was like, all right, well, let me know. I'm trying to get there. And what he ended up doing is selling it to an old lady. She didn't know anything about it. Somehow she was convinced that this was a racing model. It had the bigger engine than the normal 6-cylinder. It had the stiffer suspension. It had the harder clutch. And it was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. So Anyway, this thing sweet. Imagine an all-wheel drive Miata with 230 horsepower to the crank. I mean, it sounds pretty cool to me. Imagine the joy and awesomeness of the SVX with about 1,500 pounds less. So, super excited to own this car. I went and bought it from that old lady because they ended up snapping the timing belt, unfortunately. Not only did they snap the timing belt, but they sheared off the damn cam sprocket. You can see it down there. It's completely busted. So, what we're planning to do, since I have the red SVX back there that I was planning on restoring, but I don't really know when I can, and I didn't expect to have this, we're just gonna pull the motor out of that and put it in there.
Would you look at it? Would you just look at it?
Oh my God.
It's a big one.
Another reason to get rid of this car. Remember when it was full of ants?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we got pretty much everything disconnected except for the transmission, obviously. Exhaust is off, radiator's out, made a mess. So we run out of daylight, obviously, so we're gonna go ahead and clean up and we'll get back at this tomorrow. See ya. Oh, finally.
What a pain in the butt.
So we did not need to take the problem out.
Nope.
Oh well, we figured it out.
It's time to test the tensile strength of every wire we forgot to unplug.
Luckily, we don't need them. What's up, YouTube? It is day 3 of, I guess, engine swap.
Yep, day 3 of engine swap.
So, got the motor out last night, as you saw. So now we need to get rid of this car, pull the XT out, pull that engine out.
It'll be done in an hour and a half.
Hopefully. We said that last time. What are you sneezing about? Alright, it is day 3? Really?
Pulled the red car's motor.
That was 2 days.
4.
Well,
Day 4.
whatever day it is. Thanks to the coronavirus and all this stupid quarantine shit, we've been having to work from home and we haven't really gotten to the car. So,
And it's been raining.
So whatever day it is, we 4, we are getting back to pulling this engine out so that we can fix it with the red car's engine, which is in there, and our inevitable goal of getting this car on the road. So anyway, enjoy the time lapse. Right, I forgot. So since this engine is so tight in here, since obviously it's not the original engine, we've got to pull the engine and trans out together. So yeah,
Life is difficult. Embrace it.
cool things are always difficult. Okay, so we just got back from the store. We had to buy some parts, and we're trying to get these, oh, excuse me, we had to buy some tools. We're trying to get these front axles out, and we noticed something a little odd. First off, they loosened the preload too much, whoever the hell put these coilovers in. And then
I bet that rattled like hell while they were driving. Didn't know why.
who knows? Yeah. Maybe they sat it in beforehand. I don't know. But we noticed that this looked like an emergency brake. Hold that.
And it is an emergency brake. Why is the emergency brake on the front calipers? I don't know. This is weird. Saves a little weight though. Glad we didn't try to drift.
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't try to do like a nice awesome e-brake turn, because we would have been sliding up front. I don't know. We'll have to figure out how to switch that. Oh, okay, so we got the exhaust off, got the axles out, or they're still in there, but we got them off. Transmission's loose, engine's loose, coolant is drained. While the coolant was draining, we decided to go eat some turkey legs, and my God, I'm full. So we'll see if we get back to this. But everything's disconnected as far as we know. We'll find out when we start yanking this engine out. But yeah, get that crane over here and pull it out. You'll see here in a bit if we actually get it done today. It is a beautiful day during our special quarantine time. At least it's the weekend. Jacob's getting started already. He's got to change the brake pads on this thing because something's wrong with the ABS sensor. And every, what, 4 months?
4 or 5.
He's got to change the brakes on this side. And we're going to do a tire rotation on that. We got a lot to do today. You got to do this. You got to clean the wheels up, change the brake pads, rotate the tires on the Corolla, and then we got to finish over here on the XT. Old FrankenWedge. Got to pull that motor out so that we can finally break it down. But then at that point we're on hold until Trump gives us our checks. We gotta buy car parts. So bear with us, we got a lot to do. Oh, we also got to clean up in here.
We got mow grass.
We got to mow the lawn. We got to fix the water heater. Got a lot going on, so bear with us, stay tuned.
2 days later.
Do you know what day it is, Edgar? It's engine removal day. Oh. It is one more day too many. We're finally gonna take this damn engine out and the transmission. Saturday we got a little too lazy. Sunday we didn't do shit. So, well, excuse me, I didn't do shit, but I wasn't here. So with our social distancing and our work at home, we haven't been getting what we need done. So we're gonna go ahead and knock it out. Okay, so the engine is out, and now we just need to clear some space in here so we can get that car inside on that side. So
My car inside over there.
yeah, so this will be my side, this will be Jacob's side, even though all of this is Jacob's. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying our time lapses, because that's pretty much all this video is going to be. Please enjoy the music while your party is reached. All right, everybody. We managed to fit 2 cars in here, but we didn't really save that much space for ourselves.
Hey, this one can move out while we're working on stuff, so that's good.
That's true. At least this one moves. This is the only car that does not move on its own power that's at the front of the house. So we should be able to maneuver around it. So if I haven't mentioned it before, the goal is to use this engine out of the red SVX to supply anything parts-wise to fix that one, which is out of the XT, old FrankenWedge. So I don't know anything about this engine, but I know this one was running recently until the timing belt snapped and the cam sprocket snapped off. So anything from that one that this one needs will be switched. Pretty simple, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But I mean, I do have a car to drive. With this coronavirus shit, I haven't been able to get to the DMV to get my actual license plate. But what can you do? At least we got a lot of time. Well, I guess we don't, but at least we got time to actually come out here and make a mess. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you're looking forward to everything on the XT is just as we are. We expect a lot of big things from it, and we're excited to hopefully get started on it for real soon.
Yeah, this gonna be the fastest one in the fleet.
Maybe not fastest, quickest.
It'll be the fastest one in the fleet.
You think so?
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe by the end of everything, for sure. But
No, it'll be the fastest one in the fleet.
Okay. Jacob is pretty good at guessing these things, so
Till one of us does more engine work on another vehicle, it's gonna be the fastest one in the fleet.
all right. Well, you heard what he said. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy our content. If not, say it in the comments. Dislike it. Who gives a shit? Whatever. Have a good one. Stay safe.